Okay, so right now, sitting here with Carly Oakenshield, and this is Jeremy Everett, and we are working on getting Carly added to the GitHub account. So now should be able to refresh the page, and we should be able to see that Carly has access to the SWOSU report repositories. I'll just search for them. Search for SWOSU and see if anything pops up. There we go. This is the one I actually wanted to have. So this is the SWOSU CS Python examples. So to get this code on the machine and everything that goes with it, you probably have to set up an SSH key. So Carly, I don't think you've probably done that yet. So we'll have to set that up on this Raspberry Pi. So I'm going to start a new terminal to do this. And this is the command that we use. So copy that command, open it to new terminal. Maybe. There we got it. Okay. Why do you always have to be complicated like that? Why can't we just copy things nice and clean? So it's SSH-keygen. And this is something you only have to do once whenever you're setting up a new machine. So it's going to be -t. And then it's ED 25519. And then it's going to be -C. And then it's going to be your email in quotation marks. So that's what? OAKEN. Oh, quotation mark. OAKENSHIELD. Isn't it Oakenshield C or something?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay. So I'm gonna pause the recording right quick. All right. I gotta keep moving on this because you gotta disappear in 30 minutes.
There it goes.
There we go. Okay. All right. We'll go down to SSH and GPG keys. And this is Carly's public key that we're looking at. So Pi3s are a little bit slower, but not much. And this is partly the network to blame. So this is going to be Carly doesn't have to put in passwords a whole lot. Actually, you can't anymore. They don't allow you to use passwords anymore for when you're going back and forth. So go to the SWOSU organization, and we need SWOSU CS Python examples. And so we'll grab this, the SSH key, and all of that was to get to do this. All right, so that's still hard to see. That's not great. All right, So you just type git and it says, hey, this is the first time we've gone to this server. Well, yeah, we just went to GitHub. I know that this is the one that we want to use. I'll type in yes. It's doing things, it's copying files down. And so this Raspberry Pi is working harder probably than it ever has. Now we've got that SWASU CS examples. Right now we're working under Oklahoma HPC competition. We've got the determinant file. So I go into the determinant file and there we can see we've got a couple files already there, and that's exciting. The one that we want to try to run is main.py. So I just tried to run it. All right. And here's what the output we get from the code. File exists, we're loading the matrix, we run it, and we get an answer. The answer is something. So I don't know if that's right or not. So I'm going to open up the README file because it's got the URL that I need. This is the URL that I need to go and look at the stuff. So I'll just go back here and I'll open this up. No, that's not the one that we needed, friends. I need this. So let's copy it. Oh, can I just open the URL? That's nice. Cool. Well, if memory serves, and it doesn't always, I should be able to do something to the effect of and then I need to grab a file name. So I think we've got the 32. I'm going to go for the 64. Let's see if I can make this work. All right, so we're going to copy this. And I'm going to exit out, save the changes, paste it. Okay, in theory, this is going to pull all of that down. So it goes out, it pulls it down, and now we see that we have the 32 and the 64. Okay. Oh, we don't have atom on this. So just nano. Main.py, come down here, make this 32. And you know, it'll be easier. We'll just do run the 32. It gives us negative 2.633 to negative 01. 2.633, even 01, negative 5.795. They have 5.795. So they match up nice. So that's nice. And it tells us how long these things take, and it's not terribly long. All right, I need to check on one thing right quick. This is called paranoia. So at some point, I need to ignore all binary files. All right. I'm going to come in here and add something. And so I'm just going to do, I think it's .bin. Okay, that should save it. Oh, wow. Nope, it's angry. Is it DOCTOROAC?
C.
Okay. Okay, now let's try this git commit again. And let's do push. What? Permanently added error permission to SWASU. Denied to Dr. OAC. That is frustrating. Okay. Basically, that means you may no longer be connected to the GitHub repository. I'm not terribly worried about that. All right. So this is the Python example. You can use ls to see what files are there. You can use this w. So inside the README file, there's the magical incantation that you need. So I'll just make a note. So copy this, paste it. It goes out, pulls it down, and then go into main. Do 64 right quick. Okay, so it's taking almost 2 seconds now, 3.78898. 3.78898, that's cool. That's cool here. Well, let's check it, 7578. 7578, yeah. All right, so it seems to be, the code is working well. So I want Carly to go in and play with that. Now, let's do, I'm gonna do, that's one stack of code. And that's under SWASU CS Python examples. Now under Git, I've got a different repository. And so I'm going to come back here to SWASU. It's been a while since it has been a while since I've touched this. Oh. All right. So for some odd reason, I don't see where Carly has access to this yet. So I need to go over here to this machine and give Carly access.
Isn't that what I just accepted?
Well, you're in the organization, but I don't know that it added to you to settings, collaborators, add people. I'm not 100% sure that this code is going to run. I just use git clone and then I paste it in.
So you don't have to have the code.
I just no, okay. There we go. There we go.
Screen recording, or is it
Mhm.
recording that screen?
SSH and GP. There we go. All right. OYOC. Yep, not the same. All right, copy it. I'll delete this. Oh, I must just rewrite this. Okay. Yeah, do you need to get going?
That's my wrap it up alarm.
I'm going to get this code on this machine, and then you can just take this machine with you if you need to. But part of the reason why I've been trying to make sure that you're connected to this and that everything works is so that you can go in and truly explore this and play around with it. Right, come on, this time, just work. I might have had that wrong. Get. Good, there we go. Actually, yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and click fork this. And I'm gonna fork it over to you, so that way you've got a copy of it on yours.
Okay.
Oh, no. I want you to So it should only take a few seconds. I'm going to assume that both of these repositories now exist on your stuff. All right. Let's do. All right, so. This is when things start to get stupid and I start to not know what I'm doing. Mm, yeah, I'm gonna have to fight with this because this code is not very. All right, say hello, I think makes sense. Start the timer, load the matrix, all good stuff. Stop the timer, print time to calculate, find the determinant, stop the timer, time to recalculate, print results and say goodbye. That all makes sense. It's these two chunks of code here that remind me this might still have some problems. I think I've got some other code somewhere that might work better, but anyway, both of those are on the machine now. Start working with the Python one, start getting a feel for how does the Python code scale over time. All right, I'm gonna stop.